A man was robbed and thrown in the street. They took his watch, wallet, his gold, and shoes off his feet. No one bothered to stop or hold the thieves. They took all they could and got away scot-free. Security camera footage from the corner store didn't see where he came from or what he looked like before. He ended up naked in the gutter, like COVID masks, cigarette butts, and used rubbers. The news coverage was basic at best, but promised they'd return when he got better dressed. As he assessed the extent of his injuries, with marks on his body and loss of memory, disoriented, displaced, disenfranchised, and disgraced. People spit and kicked him as they passed by. One tried to help, but he was bitter from the last guy. Actually, a few individuals saw jewelry missed by thieves and took the conflict minerals. It seems there is no one who will treat a man thrown in the street with any dignity. So, what if it was you or me that was robbed, beat up, and just thrown in the street? When we come to and we can finally see, how would we find the right path to proceed? Hey, what if it was you or me that was robbed, beat up, and just thrown in the street? When we come to and we can finally see, how would we choose the right course to proceed? As time went on, he started connecting the dots. Fragments of memories emerged from the dark. He was tricked by one of the preachers, robbed by one of the leeches, confused by one who teaches just to keep him on their leashes. They said he acts capricious, full of diseases, but Tuskegee experiments showed who the real beast is. He's been sold by his brothers like Joseph, still foggy from amnesia, can't pinpoint the culprit, so he looks for ways to escape his condition by finding men on the mission. And then listening, he imitates Malcolm, but he's too violent to follow. And Martin cheated, so he's no role model. The man believes he needs help, so his pride he swallows, but they pump the brakes every time he tries to throttle. Now, their founding fathers had slaves, so why do our heroes have to be so well behaved? And who dictates the rate to recuperate from centuries of rape and state-sanctioned hate? Where mobs with guns could run into a town that's successful and brown, just to burn it down, leaving survivors of the unofficial and undeclared war unprepared for the treatment to come. So many thrown into the street, they think the street's where they're from. Just like the man in the street. Just like the man in the street. I'm talking about the man in the street. He lost everything just trying to get back on his feet. But everyone's in his face with an opinion or a tweet on what he should and how he should, and won't let him breathe. But I think he should know that his wife is down the road going through the same thing, being told he's the road. But keeping them apart is part of the control, cause by comparing memories they'll find their way home. They'll find their way home. And they'll finally be home. Now, what if it was you or me that was robbed, beat up, and just thrown in the street? When we come to and we can finally see, would we trust it? What would we believe? Now, what if it was you or me that was robbed, beat up, and just thrown in the street? When we come to and we can finally see, how would we choose the right path to proceed?